Hello, welcome to another video in the Scouring Early Access. Today's game is going to be 1 vs 1 ranked match, where I'm going to show the basic build order and pretty much the strategy that will help you win. Anyways, this is me, the perfect gamer, against my enemy, Luxinatus. Alright. I'm going to start here on the bottom left. Basically, what you want to do is take 5 workers, try to make a sawmill, and then take 3 workers, try to make a barracks. And I guess the reason you do this is this way these 2 buildings will actually finish at the exact same time, even though it makes no sense. And sawmill only has 1,000 health, and barracks has 1,500 health, so you would expect the barracks to take longer to be built, but it actually doesn't. So that's why you do 5 workers on sawmill and 3 on barracks. And there you go. It's like a 3-second difference, and we were built pretty much the same time. And after you're done producing your final worker, try to rush out a hero. And pretty much you're doing a melee hero, like a mage or a knight. Then you want to try to make out a swordsman, so he runs around with other melee units. Or you can do a ranged hero, but in my opinion it's not as, I guess, effective. I guess it could be, but I just like having just all melee units group or all ranged units group. And here pretty much, if you want to do swordsman, then just leave 1 peasant getting some wood. And then just try to focus over your other peasants to get some gold. And try to get your second farm being built before starting to creep or kill these neutrals. That way you're not going to be starving, because your second farm's going to be already built slowly over time. You just want to kill some wolves here next to your base. And I guess in the meantime, I can show that my enemy here is making some units, but I guess not as efficiently. He has some gold he's not using. Oh, I guess because he forgot he could make a hero. Maybe that's why he's trying to get 500 gold. But I guess maybe he's a new player, so he learned the hard way. But he does make a hero. And then pretty much here, I cleared some wolves, but left 1 wolf, so more can spawn here. And pretty much the main strategy in 1v1 ranked is you want to try to kill all the neutral camps, or I guess mobs around the map, like goblins here. Wolf camps. It's pretty much the main idea of this, is to try to deny the XP for your enemy. Because if you kill all the enemies around the map, then your enemy's not going to be able to kill much to get XP. So your army is usually going to be a bit higher leveled. I could have kept this camp alive, but I guess I decided to kill it in case my enemy goes around here and kills them to get some XP. So you can sometimes leave more camps or kill all of them. It's pretty much up to you. On here I was sending out a scout, try and see where my enemy is.
Our forces are under attack.
So I wasn't sure if he was across the map here, because he can potentially spawn on the top or on the right part of the map here. And while your hover units are clearing enemies around the map, you want to try to still produce units at your own base. And pretty much the reason I left this wolf camp is so you're going to be able to use your swordsman right here. You can just farm these wolves for XP. And that way, even after you kill all the enemies around the whole map, you still have a renewable XP resource here, pretty much. So I'm just trying to use both these groups of units, trying to produce units, but I guess so excited I'm a little 2/1 with my attention, controlling my units here. Lost the swordsman here, and trying to send these units to clear this outpost. I have so much gold. I probably should have cleared this base to try and get a second base so I can actually use my gold. So it's also one benefit of trying to clear everything in the map with all the groups of units, because you're just going to be getting so much gold by killing stuff that you can invest into either more units or to an economy or pretty much technological buildings. You can see here I pretty much cleared the bottom half of the map, and my enemy only got to clear this outpost, these 3 wolves here, and pretty much just a few goblins here. But I was able to clear all the wolves, let them respawn, kill this goblin base, kill these wolves, another wolf camp, more goblins, even more goblins, a troll, an outpost. And so, like I just said, there's just so much camps that I cleared compared to my enemy, and so that's just a very easy way to try and get an advantage by just killing all the stuff, which makes all your units level up and be more useful, but also being productive and gaining your gold instead of them just sitting in your base here. Because you can see I don't really have that many units here to defend my base, because you don't really need it during the first night, especially because only a few skeletons spawn around the map. Well, here I guess I got the tier 2. Now I'm almost done making a smithy, because I guess I got all the swordsmen. And it would be a good idea to get the shield ability, so that's why I was trying to make a smithy. What else? I guess I forgot to mention I did get the charge ability, which is gonna, I guess, help you out clear the camps a little faster, because your swordsmen are gonna be pretty much attacking these units right away. But I guess I probably researched that and I had around maybe 10 swordsmen, more or less. Here I'm pretty much clearing the last amount of creeps or neutrals around the map, and pretty much the only camps of neutrals that are left. It's going to be my wolves here in my main base. I can just make units here and then move them around here, getting some XP and then running away to make sure that you don't kill all the wolves here. So this camp is the final camp on my enemy's side, and so he could have been trying to farm these wolves, get a lot of XP, and get a amount of gold by doing that. And so now I can basically just sit in my base.
Our fort is being captured.
There's no real rush for me to go out on a map, because yes, XP race is gonna finish. There's no more creeps to kill, so only now if you want to move out. The only reason would be to try and harass your enemy, but that would basically require you to commit to an attack. And so sometimes you can just try to avoid your enemy, get all the XP, all the gold, then only then try and fighting your enemy. But of course, on ranked matches, a lot of people are usually not so passive as my enemy, but you're more aggressive. You might even attack you before the first night begins. So, you should always be ready to adapt and to try and, I guess, be concentrated. Those early attacks can kind of disrupt your flow or your plan of the game. So, you should try to always know the progress if you want to keep on tanking or making another barracks to try and outnumber your enemy. Only now you can see I'm actually using my resources, making some cavaliers, getting tier 3. Going over here, I decided to see what's over here. Killed my enemy's base. And here I just did a tank move because my army is just so high leveled that I don't even need to micro, and I'm gonna win anyways, pretty much. And the game's pretty much over. I could have just went here and go on top of his buildings. He wouldn't really be able to stop me, but I guess it's also a good point is that you can have like a pretty decent fight against your enemy. And then instead of throwing away your army here, if it was less leveled, you could just run away to your main base and then try and get even more units or even bigger advantage before trying to, I guess, finish off your enemy. Just getting the peasant upgrade basically makes all your town halls have double production, because your peasants are going to be made twice as fast. So these 2 town halls are going to be making pretty much like 4 town halls of my enemy, which he has only around 2.5, I guess, making a 3rd one. And here I just wanted to get the cure ability and just go and finish off my enemy, because I guess it's sort of fun to use cavaliers. That's pretty much the only reason I decided to wait till I had to go and finish off the enemy and pretty much kill all of his military. Oh no, so I guess another tip is that your hero, you can actually buy potions and mana potions at it next to a town hall. Doesn't matter which one. But your actual units, the cavaliers and swordsmen, you actually need a potion crate to buy potions. So if you don't want to invest into a potion crate, you can know that you can still get the needed potions for your hero, which I guess also is going to help you out in making him safer, because the enemy might try to target fire him, but you're going to chug some potions, and then that might give you an advantage where you maybe killed a few units of your enemy while your enemy tried to waste all their attack power to try and kill your hero. But you can always take away your hero because he has just slightly more movement speed than swordsmen or archers. So even if your armies were evenly leveled, you want to try to kill your enemy's units instead of your enemy's hero, so you can always move their hero back and then basically force your army into a bad position if you start chasing his hero. Here I guess killed his base, this group of swordsmen. Like my enemy was trying to maybe go towards my base, but I got to his base first. And I didn't even buy any potions from my cavaliers. because the Q ability is just that powerful. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and also when your hero gets to level 5, it gets a big power spike. And their main ability is always very effective at killing bunched up units, or a lot of units in a blob, you could say. And I was able to kill these units with blizzard ability with my mage. And that's pretty much the main few tips to try and win your next ranked game. And that's pretty much it. Let's see the results. And you can see here, I kind of mined similar amount to my enemy. Interesting, I made the same amount of units pretty much. But I killed most of these units because I had more levels and gold from a lot of kills. You can see here. Because I killed so much more neutral enemies on the map. Pretty much clearing the whole map. And leaving little to nothing for my enemy to get XP from. But I guess it's a little shame that you can't really see how much gold you got from killing. That would be actually a pretty interesting stat to see that how much gold your enemy got by just farming a lot of units. Anyways, if you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to see more videos on the Scouring Early Access, then you can subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.